What's up guys, Firearms here. Now something that I've been getting a lot of comments about is people saying do more videos on my Springfield Armory XDs and the XD series in general. Now one of my newest pickups has been the XDM and this thing has blown me away. I love it. I think it's one of the greatest firearms out there, especially if you have no problem concealing it compact. Now this was my first carry firearm ever. This is the Springfield Armory XD9 Subcompact 3-inch barrel. Holds 13 plus 1 with the flush magazine, and everything functions great on this firearm. I have about 12,000 rounds through it right now. I love this thing. It handles recoil so good. The trigger is a bit mushy, but at the same time it is a very accurate firearm and you can shoot it really fast. Now it does look big up top and it is top heavy, but that really does help with the management of recoil. And to be honest, learning to carry appendix, this is probably the way to go, because it is nerve-wracking as a man to put a firearm right next to your crotch and have one in the head. This, knowing that you have the grip safety, just was an extra peace of mind. Until you realize that there's no chance your firearm is going to go off, this was definitely a big help to me. Now you may argue with that, but that's just how it worked with me. It does have a rail here, as you can see, and I really like this firearm. It is big, a little bigger than a Glock 26, especially height-wise overall, but it's still a very concealable firearm. It is just heavy. You do notice while carrying it that you tend to pull your pants up a little more than you would with the Glock 26, a Hellcat, and stuff like that. But I have no hate for this firearm. It served me well. It's an awesome, awesome firearm, and it does come with 3-dot white sights, you know, a witness hole, loaded chamber indicator. There's just a lot of great things on this firearm that make it what it is. Then, like I said recently, I got the XDM Compact Elite. This is a 3.8-inch barrel. It holds 14 with this mag, which is a little longer than flush, but not by much. It does have the mag well, which I'm going to learn how to take off and just see what I like better. It comes with extra back straps. It does have the grip safety. It comes with the Springfield Armory U-notch rear, fiber optic front sight, awesome front and rear serrations. I think this is a beautiful looking firearm. I think it's a more sleek design than the XD. They definitely worked on shrinking the size of the slide and just the bore in general. Now this does have a rail, and what the best feature of this firearm is this trigger. It's a semi-flat trigger. It does have that little curve at the end, but this thing is so clean, so smooth, and this firearm is so accurate. And now this is a little top heavy as well, but all that does is help with the recoil. This thing is very ergonomic. It feels great. Even with this weird thing right here where you don't know where you're going to put your pinky, it's still very easy to shoot. It's optic ready, loaded chamber indicator, a striker indicator, and the XD does have that striker indicator as well. So basically, if your firearm is charged up, it'll let you know. You'll see this little pin stick out of there almost. I just think the XDM you can't go wrong with. If you like a compact size firearm, this is smaller than a Glock 19 by a little bit, but it is going to be bigger than the XD9. This is the way to go. I shoot it better than a Glock 19, and I shoot it better than a SIG P320 compact. So in terms of height, as you can see on the right is 13 plus 1 and on the left is 14 plus 1. You might see where that extra round comes from. You can see the sights right there. I like the sights on the XDM a bit better. Now when it comes to length of the slide and barrel, that's where it's going to have a major difference. For me, that difference matters. The XDM is just an overall better firearm. I can't complain with either of them. I'm really glad that I started with the XD9. As you can see, their overall footprint, this has more surface area than most firearms its size. Even though it's smaller than this, you can see where the slide and stuff are just chunky and bigger. You can't go wrong with either of them, but this is probably one of the most surprising firearms I've ever shot. The XDM Elite is amazing.